Good morning. I'm Pauline Verzosa. It is Thursday, the 23rd of April, and we're bringing you Morning Matters because your mornings matter. And now first on the agenda, lawmakers scrutinize the alleged unexplained wealth of Vice President Sara Duterte in the continuing impeachment hearings. Here's the report.
Posting press releases online, she's willing, but appearing at the hearing under oath, she's not. That was the jab of House Committee on Justice Chairperson Jervil Luistro at Vice President Sara Duterte in her opening statement on the third day of the impeachment hearing of the House Committee on Justice.
Sa totoo lang, nagos na nga tayo. Tila ginagaslight pa tayo. Kung ayaw humarap ng Vice-Presidente, hayaan natin na ang mga numero ang magkwento. Sa pamamagitan ng mga numerong ito, malalaman natin ang tunay na pagkatao sa likod ng posisyon. Siya ba ay tunay na public servant o isa pa lang private billionaire?
The Vice President was again a no-show, although her attendance is not required. The hearing focused on allegations of unexplained wealth. Her bank records and statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth or SALN were scrutinized. Ombudsman Boying Remulla himself delivered a copy of the Vice President's SALN. Based on Ombudsman data, Vice President Duterte's net worth increased by 80 million pesos from 2007 to 2024. This covers her tenure from Davao City Vice Mayor to becoming Vice President. From 7 million pesos in 2007, her net worth rose to 88 million pesos in 2024. But beginning 2019, the Vice President stopped declaring details of her cash on hand or bank deposits, confirmed by the Office of the Ombudsman.
Kahit na 5 po, wala po siyang dineklara na cash at saka cash on hand.
Wala pong nakalagay, Your Honor.
Edi wow.
And that's just the beginning. When the Anti-Money Laundering Council or AMLAC took the stand, red flags surfaced in the finances of the Vice President and her husband, Attorney Mans Carpio. One major point raised, 6.7 billion pesos in total bank transactions by the couple. Records show that from 2006 to 2025, there were around 630 covered transactions or those exceeding 500,000 pesos and 33 flagged as suspicious. Of this, 3.77 billion pesos passed through accounts linked to the Vice President, while 2.99 billion pesos were linked to Attorney Carpio. Lawmakers question how these billions in transactions align with a declared net worth in the millions.
Hindi ho magbabangga doon po sa kabuuan ng kanya pong net worth at 88 million at doon po sa mas maliit pa nga na mga net worth in a previous reporting.
At ang nakakapagtaka po, Madam Chair, para yatang hindi nagtutugma yung kwento sa kwenta.
Akbayan Representative Percy Sandanya also took a swipe, suggesting the Vice President might actually be a billionaire.
Sa 2024 SALN po, nakalagay na net worth nila ay 88 million lamang. Bilyonaryo pala sila. Sabi nga po ng isang wise man from the 3rd District of Manila kanina, di wow. Ang sabi naman po ng bakla na Akbayan, sila na.
As the hearing zeroed in on bank records, Sagip Party List Representative Paulo Marcoleta, an ally of the Dutertes, intervened, arguing that without a court order, the committee should not subpoena